Hello, God's people. I'm Delphine Kirkland, and we will be talking about what happens when a person trusts or believes and obey God. You got a Bible? Got a few minutes? Well, let's talk. What happens when a person trusts, believes, and obey God? Well, the impossible happens. Let's talk about the word trust. The Hebrew meanings of trust means to lean on, feel safe, and be confident. Proverbs 3:5-6 said, trust in the Lord with all thy heart. Lean not to our own understanding. Acknowledge him in all our ways, and he shall direct our path. Trusting God means placing your well-being in God's hand and not relying on your own understanding. People who trust God knows that God knows what is best for them. God knows the future and what is happening and will happen. They fear no evil because they know God is with them. They know God is trustworthy, merciful, and there's nothing too hard for God. He's a forgiving God, and God is not a stranger to them. Sometimes it's hard for us to trust God because we are a stranger to God and God is a stranger to us. So let's make sure that we are not a stranger to God. The Bible tells us, trust in the Lord and do good. So shall thou dwell in the land, and verily thou shalt be fed. Also said, commit thy way unto the Lord, and he shall bring it to pass. Another verse said, and they that know thy name will put their trust in thee. For thou, Lord, hast not forsaken them that seek thee. Lastly, behold, God is my salvation. I will trust and not be afraid. For the Lord Jehovah is my strength and my song. He also is become my salvation. Now Moses stood unshaken before a Red Sea, surrounded by people shook with fear. But he was leaning on and trusting God as God performed the impossible. Noah built an ark for years where there was no water for it to float on because he trusted God to save him and his family lives. Noah and his family watched the impossible. Abraham was told at the age of 99 years old that he would have a son. He staggered not at the promise of God for 25 years. And as he waited patiently, he watched God perform the impossible. Let's talk about the word believe. The woman with the issue of blood believed in her heart if she just reached out and touched the hem of Jesus' garment, she will be healed. She reached out and she received the impossible. Daniel spent a night in the lion's den, surrounded by lions, but he believed that God would deliver, and he watched the impossible. Now let's talk about Thomas. Some of you call him Doubting Thomas. Thomas seen Jesus did all kind of miracles, all kind of marvels, all kind of wonders. But when the disciple told him that Jesus had risen from the dead, he would not believe. But when Jesus saw him that day, he looked at him and he said, blessed is the man who has not seen, but yet believe. So in other words, when we are blessed, when we believe God without any proof, without any evidence, because what the Bible said about faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. The Bible says, this is the work of God, that ye believe on him who he has sent. It also said, but without faith, it is impossible to please him. But he that come to God must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. Jesus said unto him, if thou canst believe, all things are possible to him that believe. Lastly, let's talk about the word obey. The Bible meaning of obey is to hear or listen in a state of submission. It also let us know that we will act on a command or instruction by someone. When we obey God, we are saying, God, your ways are better than mine. God, I trust you. I will do what you say. If you tell me to go right, I'll go right. If you tell me to go left, I'll go left. If you say not to go, I will not go. If you say to go, I will go. I will obey your command. Joshua obeyed God's command and led the Israelites to a victory over Jericho. Mary, the mother of Jesus, obeyed God and gave birth to Jesus. Jesus obeyed the will of God, even when it led him to the redemption of humanity and the defeat of sin and death. Also, the mother of Samson. When the angel of the Lord appeared to the mother of Samson, she was told not to drink wine, drink strong drinks, and eat not any unclean things. And when she bare her son, she was told not to cut his hair, and she obeyed. If you want the impossible to happen in your life, trust, believe, and obey God. If you like this message, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe and follow me for more. Be blessed, God people. Be blessed.